Hey, Dan. Dan. It's technical error. My internet will still screw up at some point. Can't hear you, Marcus. Oh, so now it's technical.
No, I'm not muted. I was just being a smartass.
Okay. All right. Well, no.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marcus Scott. I'll be running this group of misfits through a homebrew version of what was supposed to be Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Hasn't really been that since chapter 1, but we did eventually find the gold. So we're running around and causing mischief in Waterdeep.
Mischief. We're taking care of orphans. We're cleaning up gangs. We're doing good things.
You think?
Yeah.
Or have you been manipulated?
Nope, I'm doing good things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Because there have been a few times you failed to save.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. Anywho's, so there'll be if you're looking for your own insight, tips, tricks, or whatever to your Dragon Heist or Mad Mage, if we eventually get to that, you really won't find it here because 98% of the stuff I'm making up. Even the locations of the buildings, as you can see there, where Grillon's villa is actually 5 blocks away from where it technically is. So, with that all said and done and blah, 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 because it's been weird. Yeah, right around there. We will go ahead and jump into our character introductions because why not? We can... Yeah, it's been a weird day for all everybody.
Words.
But the thing, English
right?
was not my first language, so language. Baby talk was my first language. I haven't grown out of it. So let's go ahead and drop down below me and go counterclockwise, and we'll start with Sue.
No.
No?
Don't do that. No. My name is Sue. Sue. How do you? Okay. My name's Tara. I am portraying Sue tonight. They are a changeling ranger fighter combo, Gloomstalker variety, who they were a bounty hunter for the city, taking jobs. Didn't base what jobs they were taking on how much money it was, but more about if they felt it was just neutral, not trying to go too political with their jobs, just trying to keep the town nice, and that's it.
All right. Well, hop on over to Balin.
Hello, my name is Curtis Ross. Tonight I am playing Balin. He is a Valinor High Elf Blade Singing Wizard, not a Warlock. I almost said Warlock for some reason, but he is a wizard. Candy maker, chef, all the above ish, sort of. Yeah, sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Sister Snaker. What?
We'll see about that. But yeah, cast spells, all that fun stuff. I'm the treasurer of the business, so.
Yeah. Short's fine.
I mean, I haven't spent a damn thing.
I know.
I was meaning to talk to you, Marcus, about that. But we can do that today.
And everything.
About spending money or?
You know what I already talked to you about, but yeah, end game.
Oh.
We'll do a little thing.
Okay.
What?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. Didn't know you had or wanted or.
Yeah. We're gonna walk in on a dead Sparky. Sparky's gonna die of exhaustion. And it's gonna be my fault. It's like, here, have a coffee supply.
Yep. All right. And that will bring it back to me. I will be running an NPC, a lovable, peaceful, non-violent Harrigan rabbit who loves all his friends. Some have accused him of backstabbing, but like I said, he's pacifist. He hasn't stabbed anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But is that a physical attack? Did he cause
It's a
physical
mental
pain?
attack.
But a back is physical.
Okay,
Anyways.
listen, literal Larry.
So
We're gonna
we
just
won't physically harm the Harrigan then. Backstabbing there. Just in the front.
But he is the group's healer.
and hypnotic master.
Yeah. But we are looking at acquiring some more players. So if any of our viewers would like to come and join one of our games, either message me or Dan Latham, and we'll try to set up a little chit chat and see about getting you into one of these games. Oh, yes. If you look down below in the chat, you see these little circles that kind of look like a bubble. If you click on that, those are your channel points. And as you watch the show, you can gain multiple channel points. Being a subscriber, you actually get a multiplier on your challenge rewards. So the faster you can grow your channel points, the quicker you can help modify the game by giving these players or DMs advantage, disadvantage, giving them GUI rewards, GUI items, Dungeon Master magical items. Or if you like to bring in the chaos, you can give everyone disadvantage. But as your points acquire and the higher points you spend, the more beneficial it can be towards the DM or the players. But yeah, and just so you know, any random magical item from the Dungeon Master's Guide won't be a simple potion or scroll or something like that. It'll be an actual useful item for one of the players. So you don't have to worry about wasting your points on, a regular healing potion type deal. So with that said and done, I think that's all my actual in-game announcements. So who would like to give a recap for
Oh,
It's been 84 years. I don't remember what happened.
okay. So here we were in a hallway,
Oh, God.
and we decided to go through the door that didn't have the armor around the corner. And as Sue was looking through the little peephole, she saw a goblin just spewing his guts, just blowing chunks, And we're like, okay, maybe we can get through here after he leaves. Eventually, a couple of people come and grab them and escort him back. And we start sneaking. We go through the door and we're sneaking our way past all this, just, blending in, a fly on the wall. And one of the
That's how we
people
do
with,
things.
and one of the people with us bump into somebody, start a fight. So Sparky spills another person's beer on that person to start a fight between them. And both of them just get chucked into the pit to fight. Because if you're going to fight, you're going to fight in the blood pit. Easy enough. So we just kind of took that and went. So we made our way to the end of the hall. We didn't see anything in the pit that we were looking for. So we continued and went out another doorway. And we saw some dwarf at the very far end of this corridor just kind of humming to himself come out of a door. And we decided, we're just going to sneak south instead of trying to go through the doorways that are in front of us. So we kind of go south and to the right. And as we're just kind of hanging out there, we see this big portal in the middle of the room. And I was able to tell that it was a set portal to a set location, but you need a key of sorts to go through it without getting obliterated. So as we're sitting there, I think Sparky looked back and you saw that he went into the set of doors that we decided not to, and there was just a room full of people. So we just kind of held there for a second, and off in the distance, as we were looking, we were able to see a bunch of fish type people, and then we saw Gnarl behind a set of bars. So Sue, you went out first and attacked, and then Harvey charmed the majority of them, as he is one to do. And during the fight, Gnarl cast a spell of black tentacles, which just made a mess of everything. So Sparky decided to pull him into his own black tentacles. And then there was a bunch of intellect devours and a shadow demon and a mind flare, and it was just not going great.
It was fine.
It was fine until half of us just went full catatonic. Yeah. So Harvey was thought, okay, well, I'm going to fix Sue. So he polymorphed Sue into a giant lizard, and that worked for a while until he, got stunned as well.
Also, yeah.
So we finished off everything, killed the mind flare, killed the intellect devours, killed the shadow demon, the fish people, and did a quick run around and search. And it's like, okay, you're none of the people from the lane. You're none of the people from the lane. We're kind of in a tight spot right here. So Gnarl's dead. You're taking the body. Okay, that's cool. So all of us and one escort made it out alive. So I teleport us all back to the House of Wonders, where we talked to Titagami. And the escort says, okay, well, I'm going to go take this to Jarlaxle and everything will be fine.
At the House of Wonders, we get fixed.
Yes. So
Threw that out
Titagami
there
was
first.
Tabaxi cleric, where she took care of Sue and Harvey to get them back up and on their feet. And smart again, I guess. You had more than a 0 intelligence. So yeah, while we were there, talked to Tedagami a little bit about possible sweet treats. It's something that would be fine for the kids, you know, instead of them getting candy snuck in. Who knows who does that? So we kind of came upon the
I feel
idea.
like they know. I feel like
Yeah. Basically. So we came up with the idea of basically dental chews, dog dental chews, except for kids. Because that's gonna go great.
by
I'm
we
sure.
you mean
Well, me and Tagami were talking, so we came up with that idea, the two of us. Yeah, let's see. That'll help keep their teeth clean since they don't like to brush their teeth and dental hygiene. And that gave me a thought. Yeah. I did remember that there was such a thing. Yeah.
I can't. You guys, I gotta go.
I learned that there is such a thing as tabaxi catnip, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept that to myself. I didn't say anything about that. So who knows if that'll come into play later or not. No, not right now. Yeah, no, when I was talking to her, if she had anything like that, like, any sweets or anything, oh no, my vice isn't. It's like, okay, no, let's not go there right in front of the children. So, exactly. It's simple.
I want
So
candy,
yeah.
I drink. Same thing.
So yeah, after we got everybody fixed up, we decided to make our way back to the house. Yeah, so yeah, Sue looked back and you wanted to see if you could find Maurice, the little
I just wanted to see how he was doing.
monkey guy. I can't remember what they're called. I don't have it in my notes.
Monkey guy.
Yeah, he's a little like a monkey, flying squirrel monkey type of
Freaking
deal.
adorable, and I love him.
Yeah, he was riding a centaur around with some of the other kids. As we got home, there was a familiar style of clothing, but on a different looking gentleman hitting on the barmaid Trixie. And Sue, you talked to Jarlaxle, who is appearing in another form, and being happy about a job well done, he paid us a little bit extra.
A little bit,
Probably,
like a lot extra.
Yeah, probably to keep discretion.
Yeah.
And about 40 minutes later, there was bells and everything going off, so I sent out my owl because it's been a long day, and there was a dead body a little ways away. It was the last dwarf, so there were no survivors besides us. With it being around 7 o'clock, we decided that we're just gonna hang out at the house for the rest of the night and see what happens.
Okay. Go ahead and give Dan a roll there. So
Big old 4, keeping up the the rolls from Friday. I was not rolling hot at all.
Great.
I was rolling 3s, 4s, and 5s. A lot of them. This one, they don't have any right now. Oh, perfect. I could use that on somebody here shortly, probably.
Tabaxi.
Maybe.
okay. So it's 7 o'clock on the dot. You don't have a drop top, so you're hanging out in the bar. What would y'all like to do?
Well, I know that we didn't find any of the locals down there in the pits, but we did have to kind of get out of there really quick because of the situation we had run into. So, do you guys want to go back down there and try and see if we can save some of them, or what's your thought on that?
I mean, I'm always up for trying to help people, but we didn't see any of them.
Yeah, and I looked around in most of those rooms down there, and in the area we were, I didn't see them. But I don't know if there's many
We can
jails
always
down there.
alert the guards too and talk to the local magistrate, let them know how to get in. That way, if it's something that they want to deal with, they can.
Mhm.
Harvey, what are
Okay.
your thoughts?
As long as we don't run into whatever the hell that was,
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
fine.
it seemed like it was the little walking brains that got you.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm-
you just looked at it and out you went.
yeah. So if we can avoid those, I'll be willing to go wherever. We gotta go fight more of those. I'll meet you back here at the bar when you're done.
Fair enough. Yes.
Huh? How would I know if we're fighting them?
What's that?
Oh God.
As you see Harvey look off. What is he talking about? Fourth wall?
1, 2, 3, 4. Which one's the fourth? I don't understand. Well, it's getting. I mean, it's 7 o'clock ish, right? 7, 8 o'clock at this point.
And we
Yep.
go to like 11. And then we had that other building now, if we want to try and figure out what we want to do with that.
The other building or the other plot of land? Oh
Both.
yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah, because we acquired the Leaky Tap, and we have that if we want to do anything there as well.
I think right now, just sending up, the people here is until we talk to contractors and whatnot to see. Did we decide if it was a good enough build up for rooms? We did, right? Like when
There
we looked,
were
it
a
was like a lot
bunch
of
of
little
rooms.
rooms.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
yeah, they were mostly single bedroom rooms, like just
Yeah,
a bed.
Can we ask the cook who was there before? Did they take tenants before or take overnight guests? And could.
But yes, you go and grab Julia from the kitchen. She lets you know, oh yeah, it was in the beginning, it was one of the greater taverns and inns to come if you happen to be up in this ward. But as his gambling addiction became worse, so has the integrity and the structure and all that. And that was the reason why we got in that argument last time, is he just first couple times I let it slide.
No. Sorry.
No, I shouldn't let it slide.
Sorry, Sparky.
Is this gonna be a vote?
Sparky just whispered in my ear we should make it a brothel. And
Oh, I saw it straight out in the open.
Oh,
oh no, it was straight out in the open. I'm just justifying how I was said no in game.
You're just talking to Julia in the background. You just hear Sparky say, "We should make it a brothel."
No.
Oh,
Hey,
boy.
Balin, why don't you explain? Go take Sparky to a brothel. See how he feels after that.
We could, or you could, but that might compete with Denim and Lace. I mean,
I really don't want to be in charge of a brothel. I mean, there's other.
We'd have
let's
to
be
find
honest,
a
there's
cleric
other.
full time.
Yeah, you would.
But yeah, you find out that the Leaky Tavern or the Leaky Tap, whatever it was called. Like, it's been a while, and
Yeah.
still trying to wake up. That it was a high-end tavern inn in this ward here until the owner's addictions got the better of them, and building and service kind of went downhill.
Okay.
And
I mean, I'd rather do that than be in charge of it myself. I'd rather bring a partner in, just take a percentage of whatever. I mean, unless Balin, unless that's something, you wanted to head up,
No. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could talk to somebody at the guild and see if there's anybody looking to manage a tavern.
No. Probably not the best idea.
myself,
Yeah, he is when you're on his good side, but I don't want to necessarily get into business with him. Not the same thing. Yeah, so what do we want to do now?
Well, we have some money saved up if we need to, have expenditures on fixing that place up or changing it as well.
Well, I'll leave you all to that. I'm gonna go train. Literally walk into my room and start doing push-ups.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay. Do you have to say anything or? Huh. Magic flashbang. How long will it stay lit since you? Yeah, I know that, but you have
The
to
flash
explain it
and
to
the
Sue.
bang.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a saving throw or anything acquired with it for like blinded, deafened?
I think, yeah. Yeah. Thunderclap and
Magic weapon, when you let go of it, it explodes and blinds.
yeah. I want to say blinded.
Okay.
Do we say blinded or stunned?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right,
Cool.
Yeah.
what save? Con?
Yeah.
That would make kind of more sense for.
Yeah. Done. I know we talked about it. It's been a minute.
All right,
All right, cool.
add the item to the bag. Walnut flashbang. And I spelled con save wrong. That's okay.
Excuse me. So sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
But yeah, that was. Is there a radius on it?
5. Okay.
15 cube.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, thanks, I guess.
Did you give one to Harvey? Okay. He kind of looks at it, kind of. Okay.
Made it.
Nibble, boom.
He's a rabbit. Looks like food.
He's an intelligent being
I know.
who also knows not to trust Sparky all the time with food items.
But he wouldn't do anything to betray his friends. Nobody does that.
Disintegrate.
Oh God, no.
I got that. So, but yeah, because we've been getting some money in the account for the business, and I was gonna put out possibly some advertising or anything like that. But if we have this new building, it'd probably go into renovations and advertising.
Okay.
All right.
But that's something I. Rarity.
Let's make it. So you got common, uncommon, rare, very rare, and legendary, right? And it's just a minor, 1D. Yeah. We'll do rare because of the extra effects on it. Because level 1 spell is uncommon, but it has the extra effect from the damage, right? No, not Ancient Silver Dragon.
But yeah, I was just wanting to, talk to all of you about, how you want the money to be spent for the business, since it's yours as well.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, your ideas are as good as any in regards to fixing up the other place and putting into advertising for both. I don't really think about money too much, so as long as I have what I need, I mean, I have a roof over my head. I have no complaints.
All right. I just figured, since it's a part of your business as well, I'd ask you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm looking at my notes real quick.
Yeah, that's fun.
But yeah, I'll spend the rest of the night working on those dental chews
Okay.
before doing what I sent you a message about.
All right.
So,
Anthony,
unless something else happens.
I said, what are you guys doing before we go to the next day?
Oh, I'm just working out. I'll break my journal a little bit. I'm not doing anything particular. Did we? We never did anything about that giant thing, did we?
No,
He
because
was like, this sucks.
you got turned into a liquid and we had to fix that.
Yeah. Okay.
So we had, like up in Canada, I know they have milk bags. We had
And the caravans to the Citadel,
No, we never did anything about that because we were going to take care of the giants.
And the shrine below the yawning portal, we didn't.
Yeah, and then we just went straight. And
Right.
it's like,
Right.
we're going to get you fixed up, and then
The sentient items, we didn't. No. Okay. Cool.
No. Quests. The rated caravans. No. Hill giants. No. Durnan needs help. No.
In
White Plume.
Sue's
No.
room, she's gonna have this like
Parchment board.
Yeah, parchment up on the wall with like this list of things that are like current bounties or stuff like that, and she's just gonna look at it like, gotta get stronger push-ups, and like very just focused on becoming better.
Well, in Succumber, there's more missions as well.
Yeah,
Goblin attack, hobgoblin attacks,
Stu is
giant
very much just what's in front of her.
gargoyles.
So
There's a local bard named Jaeger.
it's literally orphans and these jobs and making booze. That is Sue's. That's it.
I understand y'all are going around collecting all the side quests that you
But one of
can
them we
before
were
your journal.
clearly not ready to do. To be fair, we are not ready for that giant whatever the F is going on there, or that's going to be resolved before I think we're strong enough to do it.
We'll just pretend it didn't happen, and maybe we'll go back.
Stu's always going to think about the giants.
Well, what happened to you, I don't believe actually was a result of a giant, though.
No, it was not.
Yeah, that was Aboleth.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Giants.
Okay.
They are just doing push-ups.
All right. What's Anthony doing for tonight? All right. Oh, deck. Oh, okay. And you keep hitting the coffee thing just to stay awake and active?
Well, this is a bad idea.
There is a chance it won't give you more coffee, though. If you remember reading that, there is a chance.
Yeah, if it rolls a
It's
one.
it's a small chance every time you drink it, but
okay.
yeah, you'll probably just chug.
Well, I was gonna say if you end up drinking it too much, I'm going to have you do a roll. Just to see if you can end up finding it again after you set it down, go back to your tinkering.
You'll end up with a locate object of some sort that's attached to it. Okay, where did I put it?
Well,
There.
Leaf has become fond of Antony, and he knows caffeine and fairy is not a good mix.
Well, we still got to deal with, his whole ordeal. He wants to, somehow make animals live a lifetime of the same people they're with.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to be lonely after his wife died. Why you?
Yeah. So, well, that's something we have. No, I'm saying that's another thing we can take care of.
He's dead now, so it doesn't really matter.
Yes.
Yes.
These could be really handy in the Underdark.
True.
Mhm. So, alrighty. If
Would you like a roll on making dental chews for those kids?
sure, go ahead and make a roll.
Okay, I'm
They
going
turn
to
out to be bit honey type candies, and they just all the kids' teeth get cavities.
Oh, they'll just get ripped out if they're like sugar babies.
Ah!
So yeah, I'm gonna have my unseen servant helping me in this whole process. And
Okay.
let's see, it's gonna be. And it could have been better. So that is a 19.
Okay. You're able to basically took the designs of the dental chews that we discussed, and you weren't able to change the shape too much of it, but you were able to add flavor and basically safe for humanoid consumption type deal.
Perfect. Make sure they smell nice and sweet and delicious and candy and everything a kid would want.
This does not
But
bode
it's
well.
a dental chew.
Okay. So what about your other half? Do we need to go in private or?
Well, it's up to you. You know what I want to do, so you can just say if I need a roll to do that or not.
Okay. Give me a persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay, I'm not half bad at those. Do I have anything to? You know what? Could I use a rep point?
Sure.
All right.
So don't worry about saving or rolling because the red point is for.
This is advantage +2 on this check.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to make it a lot. So that's a 19 plus 6, 25.
Okay. You believe it went pretty good. And the
All right.
morning sun, right? Or actually, you only sleep for 4 hours.
Yeah, that's why I'm willing to wait into the night.
Okay.
Be
Okay.
able to get a lot of this done. That's dental chews and then the whole doing another dream spell because I'm a
all
great
right.
person.
So you wake to the early morning sun, smile on your face, and think your day is gonna go great. Did Anthony get any sleep in at all, or is he gonna take a thing of exhaustion? Okay.
This is fine.
All right. And so you kind of wake up off the floor because all about the giants, and
Yeah, no, I was distracted for sure.
then got to the point where pushes we just couldn't do anymore. So you lay down, like
take a little nappy nap right here.
Kind of
Hey,
rest between your sets and pass
They
out.
are still more comfortable than they were out on the streets and
Okay.
trying to find a place every night. So
Okay. You do hear distant bells going off as you're stirred awake.
Is
I'm
there a
still
meaning
dressed. That's
behind these
convenient.
bells?
Any what?
Is there a meaning behind these bells?
Normally when you hear the bells, it had to deal with some kind of alerting the guards situation and bodies being found or crimes being committed or fire going on.
Okay.
Or really good things. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
still
like good
dressed. So I'm
things.
gonna go ahead and come out to our common room area. And what time of day is it if I look out the window?
It's early morning. I would say roughly 7:38ish.
Okay.
And as you come out, you see where are you? You actually see guards running past your building, cutting through the alleyway behind you, and heading this general direction.
I'm sorry. Where
Going down
really quick.
Bronder's way.
Okay.
Yeah. You saw him coming down this way.
Map was.
You saw him coming down this way past your building, cutting through the alleyway, and
all right. So what's down that way that we're aware of?
Well, do we want to retcon where the Growlhound Villa is? Okay, you fixed that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if I look out, they're just going back. Do we follow this? I mean, is everything that the guards do our business?
No.
Oh, morning.
Morning. Did you hear that?
Yeah, bells.
Yeah, I looked out the window. I saw guards running down the way, and I'll point. It's never a good thing, especially considering the body found yesterday.
I'll just kind of peek out the nearest window and snap my fingers. Okay, yeah, go follow them. And then bird.
All right. The bird
Nice.
follows them about a block or two down, and as you're flying over, you notice a body laying in somewhat of a dumpster. And as they're pulling the body out, give me perception.
Ooh, that's not great. That's a 13, I think.
Okay. Now this
Yeah.
is with the owls thing, right?
Yeah, and it's only a +3. It's advantage,
Okay.
but it's only a +3. I rolled a 3 and a 10.
Okay.
It's a body.
Yeah, you get
Body.
swirling down. She seems familiar, but you're not 100% sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell, but looks familiar-esque.
Oh. Guess better go get the bar and the food and everything. I mean, I'm up early.
Well,
So-
I was fiddling with my book today, and did you want to send any money there anyone's way,
Yeah, I mean,
or did you want to wait to do that?
they help us out so much. I always send them something.
Oh, I was talking about the Leaky Tap, that family.
Oh, have you checked in on them?
No, but it's only been like a day.
Yeah, if it hasn't been that long, then no, because we gave the wife money when she
500.
left. Yeah,
ish.
no, they should not need more gold yet.
Yeah, I just remember you mentioned you wanted to do that, and
Yeah,
I could do
do, but not.
I could do the same thing for if we needed to pay off whoever we pay off in the Zentarum for the debt we took on.
Are we ready to pay that off already?
I'd rather not be in debt, but I
I
don't
mean,
know
as
who
long
we
as we
pay it
have the
off
funds
to.
to, I trust you on that.
Yeah, I mean, I could pay it off. It's who do we send it to though?
I don't know. It's been a while.
Well, I don't know. Do we send it to Manchun, or is there somebody besides him that collects debts?
Hmm.
So I'm just not sure. Like whenever I've had to do a loan, I've always gone through the locals that are kind of above board.
I just usually would sleep on the streets and not have to take loans out, so I'm not the best.
Yeah, this whole magic stuff is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try and remember who we have to pay that loan to? Because I don't know where
Sure
that is.
can.
I have
Okay.
notes.
Well, we talked to one of the Zentarum guys and just said, go talk to your boss and we'll take over the loan, and they were charmed at the time. So whoever that is.
Oh,
So you don't remember, eh?
I'm looking.
We didn't get a name of who we would have to go talk to about the loan. We just said we would take over the loan. And that guy said, well, I'll probably die, but yeah, I'll do that, because it wasn't really his position.
Okay.
Do you know anybody that's in the Zentarum? I can't remember if we know that the half-orc gal at the Yawning Portal
to
is.
the guild, gambling, draft, safe, family, commence, wife, take kids. I'm close. I'm close.
Who is the half-orc gal at the Yawning Portal? Because she was the bodyguard, sort of. I want to say, wasn't she?
Yeah, that was.
And I can't remember if we were able to figure out if she was Zentarum or not, or Xanathar or whatever.
Yeah,
I know. I didn't have a name written down, just that we took over the loan. I don't know.
Deville Star Song. That's who you're looking for.
All right. So what? Star Song? What?
So I mean, if we can remember that, or if we just know that, it's up to you.
Well, I rolled a 16 plus to see if I would remember that. What is that?
Oh, Davil. Okay, so we have to go find Davil.
Davil, sorry.
Yeah, no.
Deville, Double, however you want to pronounce it.
Yeah,
He
whoever that
is
is.
he's your contact for the Black Network.
Well, do you know a Davil?
Do I?
I'd ask Sparky, but
Uh,
exactly.
Sue, you would know because of the jobs you've had to take as a bounty hunter and stuff like that.
And that's our contact. That's my contact for the Xantharum or the Xanthar. Sorry.
Either. He's your contact for anything with the Black Network. So Zentarum, Xanathar, any underground thieves guild.
Okay. And how do I get in touch with them?
You could probably find him if he knows he's meeting you. He'll meet you wherever you need to, but he can be found regaling his adventures in taverns throughout the town. He never really stays in one spot or has a.
So in various taverns.
Yeah. You know, some of the what's the word I'm looking for? Dead drop sites that you can drop a letter or a mark saying, "Hey, I need to meet you." And
Okay. And that would be who I would assume we would contact in regards to paying back this loan.
yes.
Okay. I say that.
Alrighty.
I mean, would it be easier to send a paper bird his way?
Could
They
be.
might not like having magic attuned to them in any form.
Oh well, a paper bird is just a little.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
goes to them. That's how I got a hold of, Open Lord.
I'll just drop it at a spot. I'll just drop a note at a spot.
All right. Yeah, I have no idea who this person is, or else I'd just be able to send it their
How
way.
much do we owe them? I'm not good with money, so I just want to reference it in the.
So it was 1,500, but you gave that Zentarum guy 3.
Right, so it's
And
1,200 still owed.
we don't know if he actually gave them that or if he lived to tell the tale.
Fair. But I'm going to assume it's 1,200 because,
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, I'll put together a letter, in whatever code we have agreed upon to reach out. We're taking over the loan of the Leaky Tap, and we made a deposit and have to, we want to close that out. So there's no issues.
Okay. All right. So you drop it off at one of the
whichever drop zone is available this early in the morning, because I'm going to go do that in the morning when there's not a lot of eyes around.
Okay. There's usually a dead drop in several of the wards.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
If you're gonna are you gonna go to the House of Wonders or in the area at all?
I can if you need me to.
Got to go deal with something.
Yep.
Yeah, because if you're gonna head out there in the morning, I could go with you to take over some of these candies.
Yeah, that would be good.
So I say that.
Since he stepped away for a moment, can I step away? Do you want to take a quick break?
Sure.
All right. Thanks.
What? What?
Now can I say it? Technical difficulties.
Yeah, I hear Tara on Twitch and myself. Wow, I really sound like that.
I don't listen to myself.
Scary. Anyways,
Yeah, we get to hear that every Friday and Sunday.
Okay, there. Okay, I guess that fixes it. What the hell happened? Why did he get? Okay, whatever.
Yep, you're there.
as Tara
For
said.
some odd reason, it changed it to some bunch of numbers. It didn't. It wasn't actually, and I don't know when it happened. So there ain't no telling how long it's been that way. All right. So yeah. So apparently nobody's heard me at all tonight. Lucky you guys. So where were we?
Morning came. Sue went to do the dead drop with the notes for Devil. Anyways, Balin was getting to go to the House of Wonders if Tara's heading that way, or Sue heading that way.
I will if Balin wants to go there. I never need an
Yeah.
excuse to go there. I'll go whenever.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if we do that, then I can drop off the attempt at these dental chews, see how they work. You know, guinea pigs. They're always wonderful to have.
What?
Yeah.
Did you just refer to a bunch of orphans as guinea pigs?
You do.
No, what are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Nope.
So, as Balin goes to leave, Sparky ties a string around your belt or a belt loop or something. And if you look back, you see he ties it around his waist.
Okay. Okay.
And he flutters behind you, but he's got like a notebook or something in front of him that he's drawing on. So what he's doing is he's using you to direct what direction he needs to go while he's not looking at all.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. Interesting. So yeah,
But yeah.
we'll go make the drop and head towards House of Wonders then.
Oh, okay. As you make the drop, you head your way to let's do this one here. Your House of Wonders. You're of course greeted by the priestess there and stuff like that. You do see a gentleman, a young gentleman in the playground next to the as you entrance, kind of looking like this, and as they play King Arthur, and you have there's a guinea pig race.
I don't have
All
words
right.
for this. I don't have words for this right now.
It's absolutely adorable,
It is.
but
Yeah.
It is.
So you see this guinea pig race child sitting there in the stool with this play sword down, and they're playing kings and queens.
Well, you wanted to come here, so
Now, if I tweak
Oh,
this
yeah.
and I carry the one here and then I do this, oh, we're here.
yeah. I was gonna find Tadagami, or
Okay.
if she's the head priestess or whoever.
Yeah, she is. As you walk in, Um,
I have
You-
the most boring looking bag, like just a brown paper bag, so it doesn't look like it's candy or anything like that. It's just inconspicuously boring.
okay. The priestess there points you up to the office. Like, you know where she's at. She's in her office now. So you make your way up. You knock on the door. She says, "Enter." She's sitting there doing some paperwork. Looks up at you. Looks at your bag. What is that?
Hmm.
Candy.
Candy.
Yeah, you can tell them it is what it is. No, it's the dental hygiene shoes that we were talking about last night.
Okay. Wow, you made those pretty quick.
Yeah, I don't do a whole lot of sleeping.
Yeah, I can see that. How are you doing this morning, Sue?
Fine, I fell asleep exercising again.
Exercise is good, but a good night's sleep in a bed would probably be better.
I don't need the bed though.
I know life was rough on you, but
It's okay. Anyway,
How are you guys doing on Bag of Holdings?
Yeah, I'm good.
yeah, I'm fine.
We have. I've got mine. I think you have yours. She has hers, or Sue has her theirs.
I have 2.
And then we had 6 extras. We
Yeah, I have 2
destroyed
and
2
a
of them.
quiver.
Oh no, we destroyed 1 of them, so we have 5 left.
Okay, well I have 3, and I'm just gonna say they're back at home in the attic with supplies and stuff in them.
okay.
Yeah, because we had like 5
Because
left
in
over.
my portable hole, I now have shelves lined with all sorts of stuff that I need.
Okay.
That's so adorable.
But as you do mention bag of holdings, you see the priestess pull out hers, turn it inside out as a pile of confiscated candy lands on her desk.
I recognize it. I take it.
So that's where all
Yes.
that went
I
missing
pick one
from.
up and eat it. Like unwrap it and
Oh,
just
man,
eat
it
it.
looks like the stuff you make.
Yeah, no, I've been
Oh.
making extras.
Is that
Stuff
where
just goes
these
missing.
came from?
Yeah, that's my
Hmm.
job.
Mouthful. I can't say anything. It would be rude.
I'm just curious because your shop is way too far for these children to walk alone.
Take another piece of candy, open it up, and put it in my mouth.
Yeah, I've only been here like 3 times
So
Yeah.
the past 3 days total.
So I was thinking, you're giving them something that's supposed to be good for their teeth, right? The dental tool, dental candy,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's what this one is. They got kind of,
Well, if I know children, they're not going to take it if they think that's what it is. So you need to.
that's why
Jazz
it's
it up.
candy.
So I've made 2 prototypes of the candy dispensers. One looks like Harvey, who lays the candy out.
Does he poop?
Okay.
And the
Gummy?
other one looks like Balin, who just kind of opens his hands up and there's candy in it.
Okay.
So either you can have the Harvey laying the egg version, or the Balin just appearing the candy out of nowhere. So it turned Harvey into a Cadbury bunny.
Oh boy.
All right.
So whichever one you like.
So we have Zep dispensers because Pez would be copyrighted.
No, these are actual toys that will produce the. It's got little pockets in them that'll produce the candy out of.
Okay.
Almost like somebody's crossbow at one point in time.
If I look at the candy pile that she has, does it look like some of it made it to the kids at least?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Compared to how much you and Harvey and
Balin.
candy that's been smuggled in.
Nice.
As
Just
she's
making sure the kids got some of it before I
Mhm.
try and do that again.
Try and do it again.
Okay.
Have you given any thought to what we talked about yesterday in regards to us potentially? Well, we did. Wait, hold. We didn't tell them, did we?
So we
talked about
discussed
we decided, right?
mildly, I think,
Mm-hmm.
but we were here at like 6 in the afternoon.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll bring up the topic then. If it's
Okay.
something that they would even be open to. Just we were wanting to. We came into possession of a plot of land, and it has some room in it, and we could potentially use it to, some of the children here who maybe need a little bit more seclusion or area or freedom.
A little bit more space to run around.
Okay. Sexton could use some space to run. Being a centaur in this
Yeah.
little house, it's kind of tough. But yeah, we could always use.
Can you give us an idea or think in the next week or so about the type of facilities that would be most beneficial? I mean, we have some ideas, but I don't want to go in on something and then have it, not work out. So
Okay. So, are you looking to donate this land to us for the kids, or I'm
Use
we're
freely.
we're looking to actually help build the things on it and have it as we own the land, so we'll pay the taxes and everything on it, I think, and then you can use the property. It's going to be a write-off for our business.
okay? Hmm. As you mentioned that, there we go. We'll use this image. Whoa, I didn't want to save. I wanted to copy. You see her reach into her desk and she pulls out this long, oversized book, lays it down, flips over. You see what would be considered a Pinterest board. And she flips over and
Dream board, if you will.
yeah, gives you flips to this page and turns it towards y'all. It's in Discord.
I mean,
Okay.
we only got 3 acres. That'd be kind of pushing
Well,
that
we
a
did
little
talk
tight on
about
3
getting more
acres.
land.
Yeah, and all the buildings. I mean, they were willing to build something, but
Mm-hmm.
they might do a couple of those smaller ones or a couple of the big ones.
Maybe we can just start with one and then just expand as time goes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is my ideal retreat in school for our less what's
Socially accepted.
Are you
yes.
sure you want a sugar shack out there?
Do I have a sugar shack out there? I didn't.
Yeah,
I just
next to the lime kiln. Next to the lime kiln. Which I don't know why you'd need a lime kiln.
I'm pretty sure it's just the layout of the buildings that they're going with in this example.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, they've got a place for pigeons.
Oh
So
my gosh.
messenger pigeons.
Well, there are
Oh gosh.
some farm and lifestyle that they like to teach because that's how you
Animal
survive.
handling, y'all.
I thought that was the fairy's house.
Could be.
Where the kids learn important skills
Mm-hmm.
that make them a contributing member to society. not growing up to be thieves and crooks and murderers and stuff that the city has available for their type.
Yeah.
We could take
That's-
this to the people, I can't remember the name, that was going to build it out there for us, and we could bring up the idea that this would be in
We'd have to
assisting and see if they'd
be
be willing
careful on who we're talking to because some people have prejudices against.
to. Well, we already know that Harvey's sister might be
Sure. Yeah,
a good one to talk to about that.
that's fair. All right. Well, we'll can you make up another copy of this, or is this your only draft?
I can get one of our priestess to make up a copy, and
And then if you could, when they do that, circle the most important buildings, maybe pick one or two that are the most important to you in regards, because this is a big undertaking and eventually would be fantastic, but you know.
Okay.
Got to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it could be built over time.
And then the Fae will take over the city. I mean, no.
You won't have any arguments from anybody in here.
But yeah, the this is going to be right on the coast, sort of.
Yeah. If you look at the map,
Yeah, because you mentioned it was going to be right above the coastway. This little plot of land is kind of what you were thinking.
yeah, this land here.
Yeah.
And then you can probably eventually expand it out.
Where are we talking?
So you see the coastway up by the coast above Troll Gate? That little.
Northwest corner of the map.
Okay, I see it now.
Yeah. We'll eventually just, cut off this entire portion. Yeah. Sounds good, right? Slowly take over the field ward, then.
Well, nobody seems to care about the field war. Might as well.
I just got a chuckle.
I mean, have you seen the field war lately?
Mm-mm,
They
I
don't
haven't.
patrol it. There's people living on the streets. So yeah, they don't care about.
I haven't been there in the last year or so. I try to avoid it. Is it safe to say I used to spend a lot of time there?
I'm
You've
sure a
gone
lot
in
of
the-
you hunted down were probably in there.
Yeah. They're kind of the slums of the slums.
Well, I meant growing up.
Oh, yeah, you definitely spent a lot of time there growing up.
Anyway,
Okay. So when I give one of the priestess to copy this, I'll have them bring it over to your establishment.
it'd be great.
Okay. So where
Did
aren't
you
you
need
now?
anything else? I'll ask Balin.
No, I just wanted to drop that stuff off and make sure that they were happy with it.
Okay.
And if they ever want me to make more, just, let me know.
So basically, if the kids actually eat it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like when you get your dog a treat and then you just wasted money because the bag just sits because they don't eat it.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
All right. So where to now? Perception? Okay.
The other thing, Marcus, no.
Okay.
I just saw that, sorry. Not this time.
I just saw Sparky say perception.
And I saw what you typed before that to me.
Yeah. Is that a perception check for me?
And well, they're nudity, but Sparky.
Okay.
I'm not that
Okay.
perceptive.
I
I'm
am.
insightful,
15?
but not perceptive.
Oh, only a 13. Damn.
Yeah, no, that's only a 5.
Yeah, well,
I rolled badly.
yeah,
All right,
okay, it's a 14.
I'm gonna say that Harvey.
Oh, yeah. Harvey's like 50.
15, I think is what you said.
Oh, I was talking about the cat. Yeah, Harvey's 31.
No, well, either way. Yeah, you probably, you all, except for Balin, have noticed that Sparky's not around. At some point in time in the conversation, he disappeared.
I just assume that Hugo invisible all the time.
But
Or
he
you're
left
out
this
playing
time.
with the kids.
He's playing with the kids.
Oh, okay.
Where's the office at that everybody's at right now?
It's up the mid tower, at top of the tower there. Kind of overlooks all the playgrounds and stuff like that.
Okay.
Why?
Because at some point in time, you'll see a child fly past the window.
A child that shouldn't be flying fly past the window.
Yeah, pretty
Okay,
much.
that's more specific.
All right. She goes to the window, flips open, looks out. What in the world is going on?
At least 5 kids have been vortex warped up in the air and dropped.
All the spell slots.
Okay.
And of
Feather
course-
falling.
And they're feather falling.
Okay.
Yeah, I've just used up all my spells.
Okay.
And Marcus goes, and then the BBEG attacks the town. Oh.
well. But yeah,
No, that's after y'all leave the orphanage.
Sparky is taking the
Nothing.
time to teach the kids a little fun game called Free Fall.
Oh god. I'm just taking more candy and putting it in my mouth so I don't have to say words. Is this the same? Okay, so is anybody in the orphanage who would have been there when I was there? Like, is this the same head lady type situation?
Actually, she was a few years older than you in the orphanage
Okay.
growing up.
So
before
then
you
I
ran
can
away.
just literally eat the candy, make a weird face, and she'll understand that I'm like, I have no control over this at all.
Yeah.
I do that.
Like, oh no.
Could you go get your friend before he hurts some of these children?
I look at Balin, I'm just shoveling like sugar in my face.
I mean, it's. Is there anything you'd like that I can make for you?
As they're ignoring the request.
Just completely diverge. Just
Yes, I would like my wards not to be falling out of the sky.
well, I can't make that happen for you. So
How about a tall glass of wine then?
are we making wine right now?
I
Soup?
don't.
Because between these magical candies showing up as she eyes Sue.
Well, they're not magical. They're just normal candy.
No, I'm saying they magically show up.
They're so good though. Like,
And kids falling out of the sky.
I can bring you a bourbon.
As you say that, the centaur falls.
You know what? We'll find you a nice. Is there a favorite type of wine you like? We'll find you some of that and send it your way.
She'll need bourbon. Speaking of,
Or do you want something a little stronger?
Mystera, bring me peace. Just go get your friend before. Okay, Sexton seems to be landing okay, but he's gonna hurt these kids.
Sparky wouldn't intentionally do that.
As another
And
one
I've
falls
eaten
past the
probably
window.
about a quarter of the candy off the table at this point.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying he's got to run out of spell slots. It would kind of suck if one of them are still falling in the air.
Well, he can fly. Surely he could catch them.
He's strong.
He's not.
She doesn't know that.
He's yay big.
I think he's actually stronger than I am.
Yeah, not me though.
He's got a 16 straight.
Yeah. I got 12.
He's stout for a little fella.
Yeah.
I mean, these are kids. I mean,
Still,
I mean, the only
you
spell
have
that
a-
requires
you have a-
concentration is the feather fall.
Depending on how old the centaur is, looking at probably 200 pounds.
I'm gonna lean out the window that's still open. And is this one or two? Is this just one? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Just one?
Sorry.
Just one?
That's it?
Just one?
Need.
I only have two little. Anyway,
Yeah.
making sure this isn't the only one I have. Okay. I'm gonna lean out the window, and Sparky,
Yeah.
put them all down. We're going.
The last one's falling now.
All right, well, gently. And I just go in, close the
Gently?
window, and walk down, just assuming
I
it's
could
gonna
do it
be
any
fine.
other way.
And I and Sour Patch Kids.
What is the
Uh,
next biggest orphan we have other than the centaur?
No.
Is there a Minotaur child there?
Yeah, is there a Minotaur child? I am
No.
literally picking the ones that are big and can't usually fly to free fall.
What's
Those
it on?
up in the office hear or an elephant
I was gonna say,
noise.
I don't think we've stepped onto the gummy's foot now.
An elephant?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so
like
an elephant's the last one that
sorts.
flies past your face as you're screaming out the window at me.
As its ears are flopping, he blows out his horn.
Got a feather in his nose.
Yes.
Kill these
Nothing?
kids.
Elephant
I-
flies past you and nothing?
No.
It's like, I could fix this, but I'm
I
not.
just leave.
Yeah, the priestess is just shaking her head and goes back to her office.
She's gonna ask us not to come back.
Why,
At
the
least
children
he's
are having
not
fun.
teaching them how to start fires or some shit.
No, that's a druid's job.
Rob.
I don't regret that. Totally worth it. They're burning down the barn. That's fine.
Okay, so where to next?
That was fun. They all had a blast. Did you see him?
What time? Yeah,
Especially
no.
that last one, he was trying to flap his ears. Wasn't really working too well,
They
but
probably
yeah,
loved it.
they did.
I think you should
Traumatized.
not let the priestess see you do that.
Why?
So sometimes people have to worry about the safety of things.
And they were safe.
More
I
than-
cast feather fall.
She doesn't know if you're going to get distracted, if someone's going to trip
Well,
you.
as long as
You
somebody
might-
doesn't walk up and smack me with a hammer and knock me out, it's fine.
We don't know. We don't know.
I mean, we're in an orphanage. We're not in battle.
Kids can be assholes.
If one of those kids is able to hit me hard enough to knock my concentration off,
Mm.
I need to quit adventuring.
Maybe they're playing catch and it just hits you in the head.
Fine. I'll quit having fun with the kids.
Just don't put them up so high. Don't let her see you.
They weren't that high. It was just the top of the tower.
I sigh and look at Balin. Go.
Just the top.
Did you need anything else out this way, or
I just wanted to drop off, but now I think we should find her a nice
I did a
bottle
lot
of
of
wine.
dropping off. It was only 90 feet up.
Uh-huh.
Only.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
90 feet, that's 96 for a creature that has 4 hit points.
On average. You know,
Like I
that's a
said, I have feather
minimum
fall
of
as well.
9.
They're
They're
all,
dead.
They all had feather fall.
Yeah.
Minimum height of they will die.
Okay.
It's fine.
So
y'all heading to back to your. Go ahead. Sorry. Didn't mean
yeah,
to-
when are you gonna hear back from that Davil fellow?
Well, that's what I was going to ask is, did I put a specific I mean, I wouldn't have put a specific time, but a way to reach out to me. So I
Okay.
feel like I need to stay close to the place of business today.
Okay. Well, with the rest of you, what y'all doing?
I'll probably swing by Rashal's to see if anything is sold. But besides
Okay.
that, I might buy some more components.
Okay.
Probably buy some more.
Before you head that
spell
direction,
components.
I will lay a half-folded handkerchief in your hand
Okay.
and jump inside of it, close it back up, and say, "Can you hold on to that for me?"
Sure. All right. Pocket handkerchief.
Yep.
It just kind of sticks out the top
Yeah.
with
So
a
you
little hole
have
for the
you have me around in a handkerchief that you're carrying around.
All right.
And now I will start taking a rest.
Oh, okay. You have, let's see. You got level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. So let's see.
Yeah, and I'd buy some spell crafting components as well while I was there.
So your 2 level 2 spells sold.
Both level 2s.
Yeah.
All right.
Did we say what prices each level was? at one time?
I don't know if we really discussed the price of what it would cost because it seemed that different spells cost different prices.
Okay.
So mirror image and magic weapon, whatever those would cost.
All right. Let's see. What did that roll to? 197.
All right. I'll take that. And then I will spend 100 of it on spellcrafting components if she has the components for teleportation circle.
Yeah.
Okay, so 97
problem.
gold. You know, make money, spend money.
Mm-hmm.
It's about accurate.
But I didn't expect to need to use it immediately the other day. It's just like, oh, everybody's fucked. Let's get out of here. Yeah, do we need to go by and talk to any of your guard friends about the...
Yeah, I would want. Well,
Since we're out and about doing
if
stuff.
we see anybody on the way home, then yes. But I'm not going to make a right now just because I don't know how quick Deville, whatever their name is, will respond.
Okay.
Yeah, and this was in the alley talking to Rashal, so...
Yeah. As you're walking back to your place, you do see a couple of new postings being put up on the job boards.
Oh no. Oh no, my wall's getting so full. I look.
Okay. You have a hunt for a. What was his name? What was his name? What was his name? Damn it. Where'd his name go?
Is it somebody important? How the fuck am I supposed to
That
pronounce
guy.
that?
Yep.
Matt Redora?
Sure.
All right. That guy.
Oh, I
has a-
wrote it as Matt Redora.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Not Matradora, or however that's supposed to be spelled.
Yeah. He has a bounty on him. It's 750 gold.
Ooh, what info is there?
Dead alive?
Dead or alive, he is a Minotaur. Let's see if I can. find an image for him.
Is it a name we're familiar of? Or familiar with at all?
Is there a drawing of him on the bounty board?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to.
And if so, does that drawing look like the one we saw in the blood pits?
Yes.
Or are we just being racist by saying they all look the same?
Yes.
No.
No. Yes.
No, you're not being racist for thinking.
Speciesist?
Yeah. Where I know I have a somewhat of a picture of him. Where the hell is? Okay, I'll bring up his picture here in a little bit as soon as I can find it.
That's fine.
But yeah, and then you have something about a job looking for an adventure imparting to go take care of a particular. Let's see. He's looking for someone to meet a group of adventurers to meet him at the Crow's Nest Apothecary within the city, as he has some need of help.
Okay. Is there a name? Or just meet me there, I work there. I don't know.
Like,
Yeah.
is this the person that runs the apothecary is looking for help?
Is the person who runs the apothecary Matadora?
Dothy is the name that's on there.
Poppy?
But Dothy. Yeah. From Wayland Dothy.
I don't know what you just said.
I will post it in chat.
For the Matadori one, is there a what they're wanted for? Usually it would state like murder or theft or general nuisance. Murder.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, they were fighting in the blood pits, so.
Yeah, they.
I mean, if we saw them in the blood pit, we know we probably aren't going to go get them, right? So.
It would be rough to go.
What if they were framed and then we have to go in the blood pit and then clear their name? I don't know how.
However you feel like doing whatever you're gonna do. I was just letting you know that there's a guard. They're putting up the wanted poster. And,
is it a guard I recognize or at all? Or I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just go up. Normal Sue bounty hunter appearance would be for today.
Okay.
So I go up and do you know what was going on this morning?
Oh, there was a body found.
Another one.
Yes.
Seems frequent these days.
Yeah, she apparently was gored. But we did see a marking of his Zentarum. So it's probably the battle going on between the gangs, but yeah.
Do you mean she was Zentarum or she was marked as she was killed by Zentarum? Two different things.
Oh, she had the marking of Zentarum, so we assume she's with Zentarum.
Interesting.
Possible connection between the two. I just say to Sue.
Yeah, could be. You say gored, huh?
Yeah.
Is that what this new bounty's about?
Description.
Description?
Do you guys? I mean, I'm in a bag of sleep right now, but do you guys have a
A
description?
Zentarum female was killed by goring.
Yeah. Do you have
Yeah, but what did the female look like? Because you guys remember there was a Minotaur in the ring when we was down there earlier.
There was a halfling female that was in the
Yes.
ring.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Is
it
that
was
the
a
body?
halfling female. Yes, that's who got killed.
Okay, so they may have dumped the body up above.
Yes.
Hey, this Minotaur posting here?
Mm-hmm.
This is from that finding then?
No. This guy here's been causing havoc throughout the Sword Coast. We just got word that he may be in the area, so that's why we have the posting.
Let's see. The body you found, did you ID it? Other than marked as Zentarum.
I don't know their names. I wasn't there. It's just we know that she had what appeared to be a large hole that could have been made by a goring animal through her, and that she had a marking of a Zentarum. That's all we know.
Was she?
All I know.
Oh.
I'm
Do you
new.
know if she was a halfling?
Yeah, she was a little person.
Interesting. I'll make a show of taking down notes for the Minotaur
Okay.
thing, just so it seems like there's a reason I'm asking, because I don't want to draw attention.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Well, have a good day then.
Okay, you too. Yeah. He walks off. So, y'all heading back to your Thingamabower?
How long did you take at the checking your scrolls?
10 minutes, 15 minutes max.
Yeah, but how long did it take for you to get there?
How long did it take to go from the House of Wonders down to the Troll Skull Alley?
Probably about an hour and a half walk, depending on what pace you wanted to take.
I mean, if he was going to hang out in the bag, I could have summoned my steed and we could have rode back, or we could have walked back. It'd be up to you. Well, I guess there's
I
Harvey.
totally would have rode back.
Yeah, I could have put Harvey on as a hat if that's the case.
Okay. So if you're gonna ride a horse and all that, then it took you 30 minutes.
And since we're both riding the horse, I'm making sure that I'm not doing that girly thing of clutching. I'm just like hand on the shoulder to steady myself because of invitations. I don't want any awkwardness. I'm just
Okay.
I'm sitting on the horse, but I'm not.
It was there if you wanted it.
I'm just being very clear.
Okay.
Insight check.
As the horse is riding along, you have this long brown flowing hair just coming whipping across your face. It smells
Probably like candy.
a sweet nectar, somewhat mouth watering. What's that? What's happening here? I'm hearing.
I don't know. Something about an insight.
Let me check.
He said insight check, so I rolled. I have a 25 and 19 on the
That's 26. I rolled a 19 plus 7. It's just like, I just said that for shits and giggles, and I just
That's hilarious. All right.
anyway.
You get the feeling that if maybe you didn't work together, but that would be weird, and you do. And also, you have a long history, and that just seems messy, that she's very much overthinking things also, or they're very much overthinking things. You get the idea that they don't really have a lot of romantic relationships, period.
You know that history goes back at least 60 years.
Well, yeah, at
It's
least.
just an insight check.
I know. I was just like, fucking really, a 19 plus
That's
7.
hilarious.
Yeah.
19 on the dice, full hockey.
I'm going to use this one now. It hasn't betrayed me like the others have.
Okay. So it takes you about a half hour to get back to your shop. So
15 minutes-ish in the alley at the bounty boards and whatnot. however long
Okay.
that would take.
As you head into your shop there, you see, wow, Trixie, I almost forgot her name, hands you a letter, Sue.
I'll
Yeah.
put it myself so my back towards the wall, so I feel like I have some privacy and read the letter.
Okay. You see that it is sent to you by someone named D, with just the letter D.
Right.
And he talks about meeting you over. Sorry, I was trying not to burp on camera. Where does he want to meet you?
Down by the bay, down by the.
He'll meet you over in the Burnt Inn.
At Burnt Inn.
Yes. You recall that as a inn that was burnt down probably about 15 years ago when you lived in the field ward.
Okay, so it is in the field ward. Does it mention a time, date? Anything?
We'll say 2 a.m.
Early in the morning.
Yeah. Well, if you want to come, good to be in the vicinity, but maybe not go in the inn. They don't necessarily
Yeah,
like.
he knows that's a location you're familiar with. So, and it's in a sleazy part of town, so no one's going to really bat an eye.
Yeah.
And what's going on there?
All right.
Yeah, I can pony up the cash or coin if
Yeah.
we need to. And Marcus, you got the message I sent you?
Yes, I'm trying to remember what that was.
We found 3 vials, I think, when we were down in the Xanathar, and I think I took them off a Gnarl. Does that ring any bells? I want to say I think I got them off a Gnarl.
I didn't write it down because if you took them, then I didn't put them in my inventory.
Yeah, I have them in my notes as just 3 vials under potions because I have it, kind of cut out, and I assume they may be potions of some sort. And we never identified them because we were in a hurry. So
okay.
But yeah, while you're looking at that, yeah, no, I can go with you, but stay back, or you can go on your own. But it's gonna be wee hours of the morning, so I think it'd be best to have somebody tag along.
I agree. If you all want to go, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
What's the finest wine we have here?
Here?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to name it, because y'all are making it.
Did I start making wine? Let me look. I have brews.
Yeah, because an aristocratic.
I have meads. I don't have wines.
Okay.
So we'll have to look somewhere else for wine.
Yeah, I figured I'd send her wine since, maybe that'd help out the situation.
But that you're driving her to drink?
I'm not doing anything.
Yes.
But yeah. But yeah, do we want to go after any of the things on the bounty board you saw?
I mean, I'm a little interested, in the Minotaur one, just because the wanted dead or alive, because they might actually be in trouble.
That's the image you see there. Now it gives me the player's handout. Okay.
Nice.
If we start enough of a stink, maybe if we're there, they'll toss us in like they did the others.
That seems like a really bad outcome.
I could get us out of there though, again, if that's
Yeah,
the case we want
but-
to do.
But there's no guarantee that we'll be in the ring against that.
Yeah, and his name's Umpok.
Umpok.
Yeah, I knew I had it somewhere.
So not. I'm sorry, I'm confused. Umpok is whom?
Minotaur.
The
I
Minotaur.
thought that was.
I thought his name was the Matridora.
So did I.
Okay, so it's Umpok.
Yeah, Minotaur is the other guy that's in there with him.
Okay,
Sure.
Umpok is the one who's wanted.
Yes, my bad.
And I mean, it would also be kind of interesting to see this Dorothy character, but that's all secondary right now. I want to handle this first.
Yeah, I don't want people coming after us pissed off and full of vinegar, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Full of piss and vinegar is all I meant to say, but that's okay.
Okay.
So yeah,
You got
Uh,
3
what do you
potions off that battle?
I got 3 vials.
files.
They might not have been off him specifically, but at some point in time recently, I got 3 vials. Because we identified the bottle of Boundless Coffee. And while we would have been identifying that, we would have probably identified the other thing as well.
Okay. I'm going through the layer. I don't see 3 vials, so I'll have to.
Okay.
Go back.
I don't know where we would have got those then.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm fine with doing whatever. If you have anything that you want to get done, any of the.
Sparky's still tucked away.
Yeah, I don't know if he's done for the day or if he's just trying to get a short little nap.
I don't know. I mean, you gave him that coffee thing, so
Bad decisions are bad decisions.
yeah, I guess they are. Harvey, do you have anything that you wanted to get taken care of today?
I can go talk to my sister if you want to try to get more land.
Might not be a bad idea.
Okay. I suppose none of y'all want to go with due to the fact of who she isn't.
Might not be the best idea in regards to
Leave it to you to get it taken care of.
drawing attention, but if you
Mhm.
want us to come, we will. I do have to make sure I take a nap today because this meeting is,
Okay.
Early in the morning.
yeah.
You okay, Dave?
Yeah, my shoulder's acting up, so I'm putting a heating pad on it, but I'm trying to cover it up.
I
so
use
it's not
that
seen.
same heating pad on my feet when I sleep at night.
No, you don't.
Turns off after 2 hours. Well, not that same exact.
I just
All
have a
these
bed
literal
quilt.
jerks on here. I swear.
I know you ain't going up from Florida just to get my heating pad for your feet.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it's a good heating pad. Cuts
like
off
that it
after
cuts
2
off.
hours.
Yeah.
Get a little weight to it as well. Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
if you're gonna.
chiropractor to get my shoulder fixed, so it's still messing up.
Okay. All right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Sparky's still out.
Okay.
You'll just travel with me then, though. If
At one point in time, you may have seen little fingers like fold the end of the handkerchief down to where it shows like a dark void right there on the top of the pocket. And that's about it. Just to make sure it was open enough to have air in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you got another hi, Marcus, from Texas.
Hi. How you doing? But yeah, so you got your meeting at 2. You're sleeping there, Sparky, and
It's almost as if he used up all his spell slots for something and needs to rest and get him back.
It's weird.
Yeah, strange.
yeah,
A little sleepy, you know.
you weren't throwing kids up in the air.
I wasn't. I was warping them up in the air. It's a difference.
and catching them.
I wasn't catching them.
Featherfall.
No, Featherfall's not actually catching them.
Yeah.
It's just allowing them to fall slower.
Keeping their splatting.
Mhm.
And Balin, what were you doing?
So if we're just kind of waiting around till the meetup,
Okay.
I might go down to the Yawning Portal and see what expensive wines they've got down there.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds good. I'll probably split off at that point and go back to our own place and just kind of update my crazy board on the wall to now add these two things. I'm trying to see if there's patterns in like the wanted poster ads and the Zentharum and being all weird.
Okay, so you're trying to beautiful mind this shit, huh?
Yeah, but I'm bad at it.
Or
Like, I'm real
or
bad.
a police wall.
Like, my intelligence is a -1.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like there's things that don't go together, obviously, that I'm putting on the same side of the board. But maybe one day I'll show my roommates, my housemates, and see what they think. But right now, I think I've got it. I think I'm doing good.
At some point in
Okay.
time, Sparky might join you in your tic-tac-toe game that you got going there on your wall.
All right. So Balin, you head down to.
Yep, I'll summon my horse, head to the Yawning Portal, see what he has that's nice and expensive wine.
Okay. Well, you head down. You see Darren back behind the bar.
I'll watch out for Bonnie, make sure she doesn't throw anything at me again.
She gives you a quick smile. Say, "Oh, don't worry. None of them are in here
Yeah, okay.
yet."
I'm not going to be long.
Okay. Darren looks at you. So, what can I do you for?
Yeah, what expensive wines do you have?
They're all expensive if you want them to be.
Well, I'm looking for a high quality, good wine,
Oh, okay.
not just, expensive.
Yeah, because I can make them expensive as you want. He goes, well, I do have a nice red. You looking for more of a fruity taste or an oak taste?
What are your options, red and white and whatnot?
Well, let's see. You want me to become a wine-year person thing right off the bat?
Just tell me.
You got your Merlots, you got your Chardonnays, you got your.
How much do they cost?
Nice Chianti.
Anywhere from, if you want full bottle, anywhere from like 10 silver to 750 gold pieces.
Okay. Does he have any in the 50 gold range?
He does have a couple bottles, yes.
I'll take both, if they're
Okay.
different.
One's a Chardonnay and one's a Merlot.
Sure.
Red, white wines.
Does he have a glass that can go with it?
Well, I do have a glass. It's going to cost you another 700.
Not gonna pay that much for a glass.
I'm just messing. Here you go.
All right. So at the table in front of him, so that's 100. So he's gonna see me do a real quick cast, and then there's a little ethereal-esque box that appears in front of me. I'm gonna open the lid, set both wine bottles in the glass. I'm gonna close it, and then I'm gonna send it off as a little air elemental. Just picks it up and goes. And I'm gonna send it to Titagami.
Okay.
As I cast Galder's Speedy Courier.
Okay.
So when it gets to her, she's gonna know what it is, what's in it, and I'm gonna have a little message saying, "I didn't know what you wanted. You just said wine."
Okay.
So,
She's a little startled as this
Yeah,
air
the
elemental.
She's made aware of the chest's contents, and before she opens it, so
Is she aware of the air elemental showing up all of a sudden, or just
it's a small air elemental. Chest is 3 foot on each side. If the target creature, it doesn't matter. It'll appear adjacent to that creature. So
okay? So she will be startled that this air elemental all of a sudden pops up with the
Really?
box of wine.
Are you
for her.
scaring? Oh no.
unintentionally, but there, yeah, yes.
Okay.
She will know that it is wines and a note.
What'd you write in the note?
I don't know what type you wanted, so you just said wine.
Okay. Do you know her? Does that spell give you an indication what her response is to it, or?
That she can deny it and it'll just come back to me, basically.
Okay. Well, she accepts it.
She sends you back panties.
No.
What kind of orphanage is this?
I know, right?
She might be high on her catnip.
I haven't given her any of that.
Doesn't mean
Unless
she
she's
doesn't
got
have
their
it.
own. Yeah. But yeah, I was going ahead and getting that knocked out of the way.
Just because you work at an orphanage, it does not mean you're celibate.
That cost me 125 gold.
They call them nuns
Okay.
for a reason.
I had to send 25 gold with it to get the courier to do the work.
It's not a Catholic orphanage.
Yeah. It's a Fey orphanage. That isn't really looked down in the Fey community.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
that's not really looked down.
However, it is going on 8:30, and we haven't had our official break, and I gotta go.
Okay, you just say you need a break?
Yeah.
All right, we'll take ourselves a 10-minute break. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes. So we'll see you then.
I'm awake.
All right, we're back to finish up our little program for this evening. We left off deciding where we're going to go next.
And y'all just
Sparky is
decide-
asleep in a pocket in a 10-foot whatever.
I just,
That's fine.
at the awning portal, sent off some stuff to a person who didn't know it was on its way. Because
Yeah,
that's
it's
how
fine.
that works. And I was going to make my way back to the alley. Horseback.
Oh,
And it's like 2 miles away.
okay. So you make your way back. I assume you want to rest until you get in touch with D.
Yeah, I would just piddle around, make sure stock the bar type stuff, look at what needs to be started brewing, do that, and then kind of just rest so I don't get, exhausted.
Alrighty.
Like I said,
Harvey
go-
offers to come with you in his hat just in case.
See me with if anybody comes in the room, they see me with a ribbon to one thing to another, and then going down here, and it's
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as time goes through and you start to close up for the night, your store makes, after paying staff and all that, you guys make 88 gold.
88. Okay.
And sometime during the evening, after about, I don't know, good 8 hours of sleep, anybody who's looking at Balin and his little pocket handkerchief sees an eyeball in the handkerchief, just kind of looking out and looking around.
Okay. All right. And are you doing anything, you two, for the ball? You going with her, or what?
At 2 in the morning, I'd get ready to go with her, yeah. But
we
until
have to
then-
leave earlier than 2. They want to meet us at 2. We have to leave.
It's in the field ward. It's not terribly far away.
No,
Outside
but
of
I mean,
town.
we can't leave at 2. So,
Midnight.
Yeah, 1. I would want to leave by 1 or so.
Yep. That's fine.
But yeah, I'm gonna be fully geared up, looking like Bounty Sue, we'll call them.
I look like normal.
Okay.
But
Except
I will cast mage armor on myself.
Except for when it's time
Hey,
to
let's
go
see.
out, an arm comes out of the handkerchief and just kind of taps you on the arm and says, all right, now.
Harvey, you coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, if you want to wear my hat, I'll hide inside because I don't know if.
I am not wearing the hat, but one of you two can.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted to go incognito, make sure it wasn't set up.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I appreciate the hat. I don't need that does not match this aesthetic at all.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kiani.
No, don't be. I'm just saying it would look suspicious if I showed up in a top hat.
Okay, fine. You just insult my style. That's okay.
Yeah, grow thicker hide. I walk out the door.
I don't have height. I got fur. All right, so y'all are heading out. Let me see if I got the map for this.
Underneath the
Somewhere.
fur, if you're skinned, it's a hide.
So we're going to the burned in
Mm-hmm.
or burnt in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's what it's called now. What was it called before it burned down?
It was called the
non-burnt in.
Yeah.
The very stable inn. The fire protective inn.
The
You've heard of it.
Waldorf Inn.
The Waldorf
Waldorf.
Inn.
Waldorf.
Okay.
Waldwarven in.
Yes. That way there's no copyright issues.
Okay.
All right. As you make your way over, give me a perception check.
I'm just going to go stay at the Hobbit.
Okay.
Yeah. That's only a 15 for me.
Oh, that's 18. Double checking. Yes.
And what are we rolling? I missed it. I was being
Perception.
Perception.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, as you guys are looking over at the former Wall Dwarven Inn, you're not really seeing much until Balin and Harvey start to speak up and say, is that your contact over there? As you see a shadow come walking out of the darkness with a cigarette.
Do I know
So-
that they're usually a smoker?
You guys, since a lot of people you deal with are smokers and jokers.
Probably because of dealing with you, but then
Midnight
beside the point.
tokers.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you haven't met any that were space cowboys.
Oh.
Wait a minute now. I'm close.
We have met a mind flayer.
Yes. We'll see when Space Spelljammer comes out if anyone becomes a space cowboy.
All right. Anyway, yeah. So they come out of the.
Yeah. Sue, yes. You want to get in touch with me?
Yeah. We have a debt to settle for an inn we took over. You should have had an associate of yours. Well, maybe not of yours specifically, but an associate turn in 300 gold and alert everybody that a debt was taken over in regards to the Leaky Tap.
Okay, I've heard words that someone bought the debt that was owed to the Zentarum. You do realize I'm not
Is that who
Member.
Is that what it was?
of any of these. I'm just the go-between guy. So you're wanting to pay off the rest of this. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, can you get me in touch with whoever it is in the Zentarum? I'm currently collecting debts then.
Okay. May take me a day or two. Kind of
There's no rush.
really. Yarga may be down at the Yawning Portal. That's where she likes to hang out. So yeah, give me an hour or two. I can reach back out to you.
Just let me know in the morning if you could.
Okay. Well, I will let you know this. With Samara's body being found, there might be some more bloodshed that occurs, so I would stay out of the whole Zentarum, Xanathar battle that's going on.
Samara, is that the halfling?
Yes. She was the Zentarum spy inside the Xanathar's network.
I see.
So, yeah. But I will reach out to Yarga.
Was
see
she in the
who-
pits?
I don't know what pits. Right.
The fighting pits.
As a DM, yes, that was the halfling you saw fighting the Minotaur. As Devlin or Dalvin or however you want to pronounce it, he has no clue because he hasn't been in there.
Okay.
He didn't see what y'all saw.
Okay. I'll describe her some of who I saw. Is this what she looked like? I'm trying to put some pieces together. If he knew her name, I'm guessing he knew what she looked like.
Yeah. And I'm going to see if I have a. No, I don't have a printout of what she looks like. Really?
It doesn't matter. She's dead now.
It's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you describe her and he's like, yeah, that's her. All right. Halfling, long brown hair, scar over her face.
Well, I appreciate the warning. It's never good when spies are found on either side of things, is it?
No, not really. That's why I play both sides.
That's why I try to play none. Neither. That's the right word. Neither. It's late.
I'm just an information broker. I pass information from one side to the other.
I'll oh god, do I even have any gold anymore? Get something real quick. I do. I have a bunch. Okay.
You just
So
got
I'll
paid, so we were kind of hoping you
yeah,
did.
yeah. I was saying I do. I actually have some gold. So I will give him what do I have a going rate set up with this being in regards to like information passing type of thing?
Depends on the information. If you're just trying to relay a message, say, hey, I need to contact someone from such and such, or that, it's a normal standard 5 gold. If you are needing like blueprints or details like that, that'll cost you more.
Okay. I'll go ahead and give him the normal 5 gold.
Okay. He thanks you and apologizes about bringing you up this way. I just had a few things I had to deal with while I'm here. I figured you could come through your old stomping ground and
I prefer to
have
stay
a-
away from my stomping ground, if you will.
yes, and I apologize. Normally I would meet up with you
It's fine.
further south, but like I said, I had things I had
No,
to deal with.
it's fine. You accommodated the meeting quickly. I can't complain about this. If I look around, do I notice anything kind of wonky? Like, are they being followed? Are we being followed? If they're up here doing other business, I want to make sure that.
Give me perception.
Oh, that's a natural 20, so it's 26.
Okay. You do notice a couple guys in the shadow that seem to be keeping an eye on him to make sure you don't get froggy with him. You do hear some noises down the alley where it sounds like someone's getting mugged right now. But yeah, other than that, it's just a bunch of beat down at the end
Just
of
a
the
shitty area.
Yeah.
All right, as I pass him the gold, I'll do it in like one of those, thank you handshake type things, and I'll draw him in a little bit and go, are those people in the shadows with you?
But of course, are the
Making
people
sure.
in the shadows with you?
Did you guys come up with me or did you hide? Because we didn't do any stealth rolls.
Yeah, no, I'm just set out and waited.
Yeah, they're not really in shadow. But
We
I just
stayed
wanted to make
back,
sure they're
but
with you and not.
We weren't
here.
hiding because we figured that might look a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure you're not being followed and you're aware they're there.
Okay. Yeah. They're just my associates don't like to be seen.
Then I'll
with
forget
me.
I saw them.
Yes. And all you saw were shadowy figures.
Like, he doesn't need to know that.
Okay. But yeah. For me, knowing my associates is like knowing who a masked lord is. It's very dangerous to your health.
Do I, in my past dealings with this person, do I like get a feel of, yeah, but like I could handle myself, or do I feel like they're way outpowering me the similar way that the rest is?
Not that they're outpowering than you. It's just their connections run so deep that even if you were to defeat him, your life is screwed.
Well, I mean, only if they, anyway, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't make
So,
that
yeah.
easy.
You can kill him, but then,
He'll be on
your
the
future.
Kill him. I can change what I look like. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They never see me again.
I keep wondering why every time they go to scry on this person that killed their people, why they keep changing appearance.
I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? I change every day. I never look the same. Very hard to find. All right. Do we still hear the fighting in the alley?
No.
Ugh. I want to peek down the way on the way out, the way that we heard it, to see if it's someone needs help or if they're dead or not dead, but just broke, or if the thieves, I just want to know what happened.
You do go down that alley. You see an elderly man that's pretty beat up, kind of crying. Looks at the group makeup of what y'all typically wear, and he's like, "You're too late. They've already taken everything I own."
I go towards him and put my hands up in the gentle gesture. Do I get the feeling like this is a real guy who got hurt, or is this like a trap set up? Like, are we about to get mugged if I go help him?
Give me an insight check.
Anybody else want to help?
Sure, why not?
Sitting back waiting.
Mm,
It's 11.
I have a 17.
For someone who is allegedly old and frail, when you came by, he was able to put his hands up pretty damn quick.
Well, I mean, but
It's a trap.
okay. Do you need help, old man? Or I'll call him grandfather.
I'm gone.
Okay. Yes. If you would help me get back to the inn and
Which inn?
the one around the corner.
The burnt inn?
Burntons. Those two sound good to eat. Would you mind buying me some dinner as well?
I turn around and you're gone, Dan?
Yeah, I'm invisible. I turned invisible.
I
With
see.
my insight and the way he said those hands moved faster than they should have,
But did you tell me?
Sparky went invisible. Well, I did say there's a trap.
Well, I didn't know if that was making a joke of Star Wars or if you were really saying it.
Yeah, we'll say that he did whisper it to you before he disappeared. That he thought it was a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Well, grandfather, I'll be more than happy to help you up and see to your wounds, but I'm afraid that you're going to be on your own after that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll can I go try and help him up?
Okay. You do reach up. Give me a strength check.
Sure. Is it saving throw or just a check?
You can use your athletics.
I'm sitting back watching this since she's in the alley.
19 on the dice plus 8, so 27.
Well, you would have seen Sparky vanish.
Mm-hmm.
Shortly after Sparky vanishes, he sees like something roll off the roof on both sides of the alley where you're in. As you try to lift him up, he tries to grapple you, but you break free.
Right.
And go ahead.
Can I try and like reverse that grapple?
Sure can.
What rolled off the roof?
The two guys that are on the roof that were trying to sneak down towards the edge kicked something. Like part of a shingle came loose or something like that.
21.
Okay. I think a 21 might beat a 4, but I'll have to check the numbers.
All right, well, you let me know.
Might just barely.
Yeah.
Just barely.
I mean, especially because I was aware of it. I like to think that.
Yeah. Okay. So you have him grappled now.
Do I feel like he's actually injured, or is he completely faking that part too? Like, was there a real fight and this person got injured too? Or
Give me a perception check.
I know.
Actually, you have a 15. So as you wrap them up and kind of wrestle with them, you do see some legs popping out behind some boxes that are stacked up against the alley.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna light my rapier to lighten up the area. 40 bright, 40 dim.
Okay. As it brightens up, you see two guys with crossbows standing on opposite of each other, kind of pointing down at Sue. And you see what looks to be a dead body back behind boxes.
No good deed, huh? I'll say into this person's ear as I'm using them as a shield against the people with the.
The ones
Crossbows.
on the walls with the. Well, do we have a map for this, or are we using the big map?
Oh, I think this was
Oh.
totally ad lib, so we could
All right.
It might be
Yeah.
easier just to.
Let's just go ahead and do
theater
this.
of mind this one.
Yeah.
Hey, now's the perfect chance to use an item you
So
just
I have
got.
a 13 on my initiative. If we decide to roll that.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and roll that.
Crap. Okay, that's not great. It's an 11 for mine.
But for the two that are on the roof, are they wearing what kind of armor are they wearing?
They are a kind of wearing a thieves guild thing towards it. Some dark leathers, no discerning marks on like Zentarum or anything like that.
Yeah, that's good. Me try to help somebody.
And- Yep.
Ooh.
I mean, are they just wearing leathers, or are they studded leather, or what?
Just regular leathers.
Okay.
Where are my thugs? They'd be under T, wouldn't they? Wouldn't they be under T? Oh, they would be under non-named creatures, wouldn't they be?
Probably.
Yeah. Silly me. We'll put one of these out there. We'll put a couple of these out there. All right.
So they killed a poor person and then ambushed another. So there's 2 on the roofs and 1 that's being grappled.
That we're aware of, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be 3.
Okay. So, and ignore the names because that's not what they really are. Those were just quick and easy tokens I found.
Mhm.
All right. Why did I close that up? Okay. Oh, I need to do Harvey, don't I?
It's up to you. He's in a hat, isn't he?
Are one of y'all wearing the hat?
Probably.
Okay.
No, because it's too big for me.
I
Yes.
would be then.
Okay.
And I am vehemently not wearing a top hat ever.
Okay.
It doesn't really match, but it's fine.
Okay.
I care.
This way, y'all can actually have to deal with some stuff. All right. So she's going to break out of your grapple.
You do.
Yes. So I need a athletics check with you.
A natural 20 for a 28.
The answer is no.
They're going to
Yeah.
try. They could beat a 28. I don't know what their strength is.
They start to
They
struggle
rolled a
and you
19.
just jack that arm up higher in their back, small their back.
Yeah, I'm more like stretching their neck up, you know.
Okay.
Lean back a little bit, get their feet off the ground, you know.
Ooh. Not good, not good. What was that? 8 points of damage. As You see one kind of moving his crossbow, trying to get aim on you, fires, and you see the bolt pierce through the arm of the guy you're grappling.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Is talking a free action?
Yes.
You could tell them just to back off and only you would be turned in, or, and hear me out, I prefer that they continue to try to fight.
You hear, actually, you hear kind of a woman's voice as she gets hit.
Do you think that's how women sound when they're hurt, Marcus?
I don't know. I've
I
never
feel
heard
like-
a woman.
Yeah, but I feel like you might have witnessed someone stubbing their toe, and I don't normally sound like, when I stub my toe.
No, there's usually curse words involved when I stub mine.
Mm-hmm.
I sound
I'm
like
just throwing it out there.
I sound like
man.
Yosemite Sam when I stub my.
Throwing it out there.
Brother.
That maybe.
Oh,
Oh God.
is that better?
Do you want him to keep going?
Nope. We're good. We're good.
Making fun of my freaking impersonations. I see how it is.
Just didn't sound like she minded the crossbow bolt. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
It's just a little penetration.
Might be her thing. I don't know.
Anyways,
Shoot me in the arm,
Alan.
baby.
Yeah, so there's a couple on the roofs.
yes. One on the
Oh,
left, one on the right.
yeah, okay, that's making things a little bit more difficult.
Nah, just pick one.
Well, I've got to change what I'm going to do if I'm going to do that. So, my action, I guess, I'm going to warp myself up and right behind one of them.
Okay.
So I'm going to just pop up right behind. Let's go with the one on the right.
You're right or my right?
Yes, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
And then I am going to begin my blade song. As the light from down on the street is now a dim glow behind their body.
Okay.
And that is going to be me, as that's my action and bonus.
Okay, so you're going
But
to
I still want to be able to have eyes on Sue down below.
Okay. So you warped up there. That was an action or bonus
Action.
action?
It's my action to use Vortex Warp. I don't have Misty Step on me,
Okay.
so I had to use Vortex Warp to take myself instead of pulling them down.
Okay. I was just curious because you said that was your action and bonus action. Like all you did was warp.
And
Okay.
Blade Song. I
Oh,
began
that's.
Blade Song. It's a bonus action to do that.
Oh, okay. I thought that was just your talent thing, McJigger.
No, if I
Right.
start my Blade Song, it gives me more AC and more Constitution and better acrobatics and speed.
Okay, so it was like that video then.
Yeah.
Okay. Sparky, what you doing?
Alright, you've Vortex warped up to one.
Yeah. But I'm visible.
Yeah, so. Alright, well, I guess I will just go ahead and take aim and fire 2 shots at the one that you're not near.
Okay.
And since I am invisible, the first shot will be with advantage. Perfect. That will be a natural 20.
Okay.
Oof, poor people.
Yeah.
So. This guy, I don't think is going to make it. What is it? It's going to be 30 plus what I roll. 32
Okay.
plus what I roll.
Does it matter what you roll now?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, 32.
Alright, so that'll be 21 plus 32 is 53.
53.
Yeah.
And that was the first hit.
All right. Well, 50 is what you needed.
Okay.
So, Sue,
Mm-hmm.
give me a dex check.
Dex check, dex save. Check.
Dex save. We'll do dex save.
save. 17 on the dice plus 9, 26.
Okay.
And avoid the body falling off the roof.
Yes, you avoid the body falling off the roof.
Cool.
And how close are you to the one you're at?
I'm right behind the one I'm at.
So I don't think flanking counts for the shot.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it's
So-
opposing roofs.
Alright. So yeah, second shot will go wide. 8 to hit.
Okay, that matters.
Okay. And I will move up to the one that's being held by Sue and put the barrel against his cheek.
Okay.
Because I've got to cool it off somehow. Oh, that's right. It's not a he.
It's okay. I like the cat sound better. It's like, I don't know, it's a little less weird. All right. So I take it that one's with you as I look at the fallen one.
Yes.
Mm. Are you rethinking your life choices yet?
Now, the look you currently have, is that a look you had growing up?
No, I was currently in the bounty
hunter
hunter
look.
Sue. Yeah. So no, I wouldn't look
Okay.
familiar. When I was younger, I would have been mostly whiteout Sue.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Do I recognize them? Is that what you're saying? 'Cause I don't know.
She was she's a thief that came across growing up in the streets of that area.
Older than
And-
me, younger than me, my age.
Probably about the same.
Maybe a couple of years older,
Okay.
but yeah,
But I recognize her.
yes.
And you said just a thief. Was she known to kill people in her thieving ways, or?
Only in self-defense.
Do I know her name, or do I just know her as the Black Viper?
Let's see. You would know her as. You would have known her as the name she would go by as Rosa.
Have you not gotten out of this yet?
Do I know you?
What did that man do? And I'll jerk her arm up some. What did he do?
You want to hand over his goods?
That's all it takes now, Rosa?
Like I said, do I know you?
What's that noise?
That's my dog's barking in the background.
No. Maybe you do. Balin, no. Balin, no. Discord.
What?
Curtis, look in
That was
Discord.
me.
I know, but
Oh, okay.
But I miss in Discord.
I was like, what?
Tan put a very pretty picture up.
I put the actual Black Viper up.
Yeah, well, I'm
That's
just saying.
That's the actual Black Viper.
No,
The character
No.
was created based off that person.
Yep.
I still say no, Balin, no. You knew me once upon a time. Tell your friend to get down or he's going to end up, or they are going to end up the way this one did.
She shouts up to Rornick. Come down.
And I take my manacles out as my action because it's item interaction. And while she's grappled, get her hands behind her back, so that way I can turn around and be face to face with her.
Okay.
When I was younger, I used to look up to you until I realized this wasn't the right way. Of course, I had white hair then. And my eyes looked more like this. And I'll blink slow and open them up so just my eyes look like white out.
Sue?
Why are you still here?
Well, after my family was disgraced and were put out on the streets, it was either this or some servant.
Everybody serves something, whether they want to or not. But you don't have to murder people because they say no.
Does that mean I can't shoot them?
I'd prefer if you didn't.
Oh, are they friends of yours?
No.
What about the guy? Can I shoot him?
I raise an eyebrow.
I prefer you didn't.
Do I still have 2 sets of manacles? Hold, please. Let me check my inventory real quick. I
What
think
about
I
the-
did replace.
What about the ones on the ground? Was he important?
Already dead.
Yeah.
I do have 2 sets of manacles. I'm gonna say, but here, can you put these onto him and I'll give you my set of manacles.
What about the one that's down the ground? Is he important?
Sparky.
What?
Sparky.
He can be saved. We have 6 seconds.
Yeah, all right, fine.
If he's important.
He's not as much as my lover here.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Balin, are you gonna jump down too?
Maybe, depends on what happens. But this is all going real quick, like.
Yep. So yeah, that'll be my turn. I'll manacle her, turn her, so she knows who I am, start this conversation, and then that's my turn.
Okay. The guy kind of drops his crossbow down, looks at her, trying to figure out what's going on. And then she'll look at you. So, what, are you gonna take me in? Is that what this is?
Yep.
For what? Defending myself?
You just said the reason you killed him was he wouldn't give you his goods. That's not defense.
He wouldn't hand him over peacefully.
It's not defense. You were robbing him. He defended himself. That's not defense. And then you tried it on me. So no.
I only tried it because you walked down before we
I
could
was
finish
gonna
getting out of
heal
here.
you. And I let so when I first did the pickup arm, the reason I asked if she was really injured was I did have a cure wounds level 1 already rolled out. I had a 3 on the dice. So I would like to let loose that spell now, if I
Okay.
can. And she feels like a healing warmth come over her. That's what I was going to do.
But I didn't know you were little
You-
Sue.
We're pretending to be injured and trying to fleece me. And I don't respond to anything else again.
Okay. So you drag her off?
I mean, I'm going to see what they do and what the other person does. If Sparky manacles the guy or
Sparky manacles the other guy and then goes searching the dead body since it was, of no importance.
seems fair.
I might whisper to the guy I put shackles on, look, if you want some pointers on how to treat a woman, talk to Balin. He's pretty good at that.
Balin.
And I'll leave it at that and go search the dead body that I put a hole in.
Okay. You find probably about 20 silver and 15 copper.
Okay. I'll toss it to Balin.
I'm
Since
still
he-
behind this guy.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll fly around him and drop it in your hands.
All
Since
right.
you're keeping track of party funds.
20 silver, 15 copper.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Right now,
Yeah.
Sparky has more money than he knows what to do with.
okay. Anything else you're going to do in that alley?
I'm going to tell him
Check
that
the
he should go
guy.
down there and join her. And I'm not going to be gentle about it.
Okay.
Check the guy behind the thing who's dead.
Okay. As you're looking over the body, you do see that there is a couple of slashes from a rapier.
Does it look defensive or in the back? In that, like, how was it done?
In the chest area. As you look over the body, you find that it has a marking of the plague rats insignia. The plague rats are they prefer perform clad missions anywhere in the city that are higher. This group is focused on expanding their ranks and extending their reach into the field ward. They are basically thugs for hire, assassins for hire, stuff like that.
Yeah, who they killed isn't as important as the action that it came about because of. So
Insight check on the story that was given.
To
The
from
story
Rose
that
up
she-
to me.
The story she
Oh.
told her about, it being one of those things. That it was a robbery gone wrong.
okay.
It's an 18 insight.
Okay. From what she believes her story is correct. Because she didn't know that this person was a plague rat, and that's
Okay.
why it turned ugly.
All right. So
She just saw this guy get paid a lot and thought he would be an easy mark.
plague rats are kind of a up and coming, say, gang in the field ward.
Yes. They've been in the field ward and the dock wards. They're called the plague rats because they use the sewer system in the city to get around and all that.
Ew. I don't like the sewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I very much why you do things matter more than what you do person. So
This is coming from a bounty hunter? Okay.
I don't take every
What?
job. It's in my story.
I know.
don't take every job.
I know. Okay. So you take taking her to authorities?
Both of them.
Both of them? Okay.
If he survives the drop down off the top of the roof.
Oh, you drop off of him?
Oh yeah, he's gonna get shoved off the roof. I wasn't gonna be gentle about it.
He is already down.
Yeah,
He was on the
already-
roof with me.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
threw
but
out his
then-
crossbow, but I don't know. Did he ever come down on his own accord?
Oh, you said he just dropped his crossbow. And
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
well, then
you
she
meant
called
weapon.
out, come down, and he said he did. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's-
All right.
I was like, oh no.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna be gentle about letting him go. It was
Oh,
gonna be
okay.
like, okay, you can go meet with them. Shove.
Okay.
This is Waterdeep.
Basically.
Okay. So he's got a twisted ankle, but other than
Fine.
that,
All right, then. Let's go. I'm assuming there's probably guards posted.
Not in the
Not in
field.
the field
probably.
No, at the gate to
Oh,
the
yeah.
field.
yeah.
Like
Okay.
where we would have come out on the high road.
Yeah. Okay. As you come up to the high road, you see the guards there. They're looking at you a little odd.
They tried to I'm not going to mention the body. I'm going to say they tried to rob us, and we apprehended them, and rather than just leave them in the streets, here.
Okay.
And
Kind of
do you
warned
have-
you about that when you guys came through.
yeah, but they weren't successful, and so we stopped it, and here, or do you not want that? Because I'll take them down to the guardhouse myself.
There might be a price on their heads.
If you,
Also, use your own manacles or give me yours, because I keep losing these.
I can't really leave my post. I gotta make sure no one comes through this way. That should be in the north.
So you have no way of getting in touch with somebody if something happens.
So what you're saying is anybody
No.
can just walk up, knock you out, and be able to get through your gate without a problem because there's no way of telling anybody.
I mean, I can ring
You're
the
all alone.
alarms.
You're just a
Just
lonely
don't ring
guard.
the alarm. Obviously, that's a little drastic.
I'm not all alone. I got my partner on the other side. If he'd wake up,
See?
Marcus, didn't you say in a previous
probably did.
thing that there were patrols that went around too? I know we had to time something around. that.
Inside the north ward, up in the field ward, nothing.
No, but we're at the gates of the field ward at this point,
Yeah.
right? So there's
Okay.
going to be guards around doing
Yeah.
patrols. Fine.
Yeah.
I'll find one of them. What's your
Okay.
name?
My name
Mm.
is Jameson.
Jameson, I'll be sure to
Is your
let
first name
whoever I
Jay?
find. Jay Jameson? W?
No,
I
Maybe
Jameson?
Jonah?
my
James?
friends call me T.
Whatever.
Well, we don't have to remember that, do we? And I'll be sure to let whoever I do hand this person off to
Know that
know
you didn't
that
want to do your
Jameson
job. Gotcha. Okay.
stood their post.
This is what I'm paid to
Yep,
do.
I
Stand
walk off.
here. Oh, bitch.
You're not wrong.
So, Jameson, it's your turn to keep watch. I'll.
Did I hear that part?
Give me a perception.
That's an 8. Just try and find a guard. If nothing else, I can
Yeah.
schlub them to, a tavern or something that would have guards
Yeah.
around.
Takes you about 5 minutes walking through the North Ward till you come seeing a patrol heading your direction.
Are
you
they
wait-
trying to talk us out of it in any way?
She is, but since you kind of dismissed her as she was trying to talk, she's
I know she was going to try and talk to either of them or anything like that.
no, she's kind of gone silent on you.
Hey, Balin, you like the strong silent types, right?
Huh? I'm just following you guys. at this point. Watching, making sure that they don't try anything funny.
Okay, give me perception.
I'm up in the air.
Natural 2023.
Okay, you do see as they're walking along that she is fiddling with her manacles.
Hey, Sue.
Hmm.
She's fiddling with her manacles. I think she's trying to get out.
I look down at her hands.
As I put my rapier blade against her back, the small of her back.
I cast Hex on her.
Okay.
Hi, we're Team Overkill.
Hey,
Or Underkill?
And
There's no kill
of
like
course,
overkill.
The ability is dex based.
Okay. You do see that
disadvantage.
as
I
she's
do like
looking down that she has a thin piece of wire that she's trying to maneuver into the manacles.
Can I take it from her?
If you want to, yeah. If you
I
want to be that
say-
person.
I say the command word, and she's now got a hot rapier at her back.
What makes the rapier so hot?
It's a flame tongue.
Is it scrolled? Oh, not that kind of. I just assumed it's from you, so it was like a sexy rapier.
No, it's a real rapier. But that sounded terrible as being a rapier, and it's from me.
Yes. And it being your tongue on fire and nice and
Anyway,
Okay, so I'll take the little thin piece of metal, tuck it
okay.
in my pocket, and now I have a lockpick.
Okay. She kind of looks over towards Balin, going, "Don't ruin the dress." As you notice that the flames aren't really affecting her outfit at all. Because normally something near fabric that's fire would
Yeah.
singe
yeah.
it.
then
Yeah.
No. But it's not singeing. All right. So the guards come up to you, kind of baffled on what's going on.
We're making a
Explain.
citizen's arrest.
Explain the whole thing.
Okay.
I mean, is
I
there a
mean, I'm not
bounty
going
out
to
on
mention.
her?
I'm not going to mention the murder because I don't want the book thrown at her in that way.
So she may be wanted.
Okay.
Yeah. There may
I
be a
don't have a
bounty
bounty
out.
for her, so I don't know.
We'll take her off of your hands. And what did this guy do?
He's waiting on a roof with a
Accomplice.
crossbow added or pointed at us if she needed help.
Apparently it's bad
Associate.
aim if she's... All right. Well, here, we'll put our manacles on and you can have yours.
Be
And-
careful. She has tried to get out. And I'll look at her and I'll tell her, you can still make better decisions.
She kind of gives you this evil eye, like, I see how it is. You turn on your people. As she
You
gets
aren't my
dragged.
people. And I let her go.
I didn't think about it, but it's the hex will be on her for the next hour. I
Okay.
didn't think about going any higher than that.
That's fine. It should be enough to get her in somewhere.
Yeah.
Processed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll
And I
go
make
ahead.
sure to tell them about Jameson, how we needed help and he wouldn't help us. And I don't care if they say it's fine. I'm still traveling because that's who Sue is.
Jameson.
That's the name they gave. I don't know who the hell it was.
Okay. We'll look into it.
No, you won't, but thanks for listening anyway.
Okay.
And as they carry off the Black Viper and her lover,
Screen
I'm
fades.
sure it's the last I will ever hear from them.
and the screen shall fade to black. As I guess we're
And-
calling it an evening.
Yes. because people are tired and it's been a long day and
Mhm.
all that fun stuff.
So,
Oh,
thank
boy.
you for joining us. We appreciate you joining and checking out the show live. We will be back Wednesday for some Torganized play. Also, we'll be back Friday for some Rime of the Frostmaiden, and back here next Sunday to find out what kind of trouble we end up getting ourselves into next. How many more friends of Sue's will we find?
Let's no.
How many more ties to her past? Or is it another lover of Balin's? We'll never know. We'll see. So
Or will
remember,
Sparky go to rehab for his damn coffee addiction?
I'm fine.
You have to admit
I
you
can
have
quit
a
at any
problem.
time. I am not addicted. I am not addicted. Copy. Anyway, remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together. So, ladies and gentlemen, please keep that golden rule in mind and treat those around you the way you like to be treated yourself. With that, have a good week.